There's an important update for tenants all across Los Angeles County that might be eligible for some rent assistance.
And there's another issue concerning renters, the possibility of evictions when emergency orders end. Silvia Argueta is the executive director of the Los Angeles Legal Aid Foundation, and she's with us now to talk about what renters need to know. Thanks so much for joining us, Silvia. We appreciate it. Can you tell us more about the Stay Housed LA County program and what the state rental assistance means, and how do you apply?
Well, good morning. And we are so happy that this new program is about to open. It has already opened in Los Angeles County. Stay Housed LA is a partnership between the county and several community and legal services providers. And the new rental assistance program that the state opened on March 15 is something that is fantastic for tenants. It is open. All individuals, no matter their citizenship or immigration status, and who are low income, are eligible. So that means an individual that earns up to $63,000 or a family of four that earns $90,000 can apply for this program. Eligibility is based on this income, your monthly income at the time of 2020. And they will be prioritized based on the highest need. A landlord can apply, and 80% of the rent will be paid to the landlord. The landlord has to agree to forgive 20% of the rent. If the landlord chooses not to apply, the tenant can then apply by themselves and get up to 25% of the rent forgiven. So this is very important in that, it protects tenants. It also protects landlords. But more importantly, it also says that the new law, the landlord cannot use the tenant security deposit. It can cover late fees. You can go to small claims court to recover rent. The landlord cannot do any of that because they're agreeing to take 80% of the rent that is paid by the state and the county to be able to give the assistance to tenants. So it's a great tenant protection because there are still evictions happening that are unfortunately illegal, and Stay Housed LA is here to protect tenants.
And you mentioned the financial issues that you have to qualify with the income. So what about evictions as a whole, though? Let's say maybe you're not in that income to get that aid. What are tenants' rights if they're still facing financial hardship? They might not be in that income range. What can they still do during this pandemic?
So currently there are there are restrictions on no fault eviction. So a landlord should not be able to evict you unless it's because of a nuisance like a health and safety issue. The other thing is that evictions for non-payment of rents for tenants who can't afford because of COVID-19 issues. So for example, they lost their job, they lost some of their income, or there are other COVID-19 reasons. They cannot be evicted. There is a rent freeze on residential housing and mobile homes covered by LA County, and people have rights, and that's why we urge them to call Stay Housed LA. They can go on our website, stayhousedla.org, or call Legal Aid, 1-800-399-4529, and they can get help. We're here as a partnership to ensure that tenants understand their rights, because a tenant who understands their rights is a powerful tenant.
Is there a ticking time clock with this as well? I mean, when everyone's going to be like, time's up, we're back to normal, a deadline that everyone kind of needs to face?
Unfortunately, yes. These rights, as of June 30th, 2021, all of the tenant protections that currently exist will expire unless the state government does something different. So we are urging tenants to ensure that they apply for these programs, that they know their rights. Tenant protections continue to exist, even if there is no expiration on these current tenant protections because of COVID-19, but there are still tenants who have rights, and that's why we urge them to be informed, to go on stayhousedla.org, or to call our organization.
Okay, all right. Thank you for explaining all that and being with us this morning. Thank you, Silvia of the Legal Aid Foundation. Have a great day.
Thank you.